Welcome back, YouTube. Today I'm going to cover the SuperMunter. Now, I already have a video on how to tie a munter hitch, which if you haven't checked that out, you probably be a good idea to do so before you watch this video. But if you want to watch this one first and then watch the other, that's fine too. But you'll have to know how to tie a munter hitch first in order to tie the SuperMunter. Okay, so I'm going to simulate lowering a load. Okay, say you're on a building or on a cliff or whatever, and you need to either lower a person that's heavy or equipment or what have you, and you want a little extra friction other than a munter provides. Okay, so what we're going to do is this carabiner is going to go to my load, which is a 50-pound bucket, and give a little bit of weight to it. So first thing we want to do is we want to tie a munter hitch. Okay, and again, if you don't know how to do this, I have another video which is worth checking out. Okay, I'm going to lower this and clip it into my bucket. And I'm going to raise this up to give a little weight to it, make it a little more realistic. Okay, 50 pounds. We'll let that knot flip over. Okay, so this is our basic munter. And let's convert this to a SuperMunter. And a SuperMunter is nothing more than an extra wrap around the back side of this knot. Okay, so if this were real life and I didn't want to drop my load, I would pinch it here so we didn't lose anything. And then I'll wrap it around the back and hold tension on that so it doesn't move. Open that gate and then clip it into here. Okay, and that's your SuperMunter. Now, obviously, under life loads, we really don't want to be opening gates while somebody's hanging off of this. But for, equipment or something like that, it might be okay. But, so my point is, if you think you're going to need a SuperMunter, tie a SuperMunter first before you ever put a real person on here. Okay? But that's it in a nutshell. That is a SuperMunter. So that's the back side, and this is the front. So let's unclip this. I want to do it again just to show you how easy it is. Okay, so here's my basic munter. All I'm going to be doing is pinching this and then holding tension so I don't lose any progress. Open that. That's my SuperMunter. Now this introduces a tremendous amount of more friction. And you can see this is only 50 pounds, but it takes a lot to get this to move. Okay, so that's the SuperMunter in a nutshell. And again, if you have a life load on here, pick one. Either pick the munter or the SuperMunter, and don't be opening this gate under load. Okay, I'm just showing you how to convert it for other purposes. Okay, now if I wanted to tie this off, I would just basically do a munter mule overhand. So what I want to do is pinching this up here so I don't lose progress. I want to pull a bite, create a slip knot, take the slack out. Okay, make my loop big enough to tie an overhand. Okay, make sure before I let this go, I'm going to make sure this knot is good and cinched. Okay, and then I can just tie a nice overhand knot. Okay, so there's a SuperMunter mule overhand. That's how you would tie that off. And to release it, undo your overhand. Before you pull this slip knot, make sure this strand right here is accounted for. Okay, you can just press on it, pull it. Make sure you hold on to this strand before you let go up here. And now I'm ready to lower. Okay, that is a SuperMunter. Handy knot if you have a high load. And one other thing I'm going to say before I let you go is make sure your carabiner is big enough to accommodate this bigger knot, this bigger hitch. This is a 1/2-inch rope, therefore I'm using this big carabiner. Okay, so don't crowd your strands into a small carabiner. Okay, hope this helps, and I'll see you on the next one.